Ricochet has the blood. Look at this, all over him from Swerve Strickland. And headbutting him.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Acknowledge us.
Hey guys, we're here at the Red Carpet Ring. We'll talk about which wrestling show won the weekly battle, NXT or Dynamite as your favorite. Let's tune in, let's get in the lights as we come into the ring. Now we'll go over NXT, their viewership report for December 31st, 2024, the last NXT before the new year. Now according to reports here, it says that they drew 626,000, 13% drop decrease compared to the December 27th episode, which was 723,000. The show performed well in the 18-49 demographic. However, December 31st, it was 18-49 rating that came in. And also show when comparing viewership to December 2024 to the previous year, the year-over-year metrics are negative in key demographic. The 18-49 represent no change in trailing 4 weeks as it down 9% from 2023, 17% of December 2023. Now, if you guys remember, these are the match card for NXT. You had a women's tag team match. You also had Lola Vice versus Kalani Jordan, one-on-one match. First time ever, actually opened up the show. Also here, we had other moments here where Kalani Jordan did defeat Lola Vice. We had another moment where Obafemi cuts a promo. Eddie Thorpe attacks both Oba and Trick Williams. We have NXT New Year's Evil, Roxanne Perez versus Julia. We also had a triple threat match of Eddie, Trick, and Obafemi. They're preparing for NXT New Year's Evil, which will be the day after Raw. That will be in Los Angeles, California. Now, AEW Dynamite, their Fight for Fallen drew at 580,000 viewers. So that's their numbers for that week. Let's read more about this one. It saw increase on January 1st for the Fallen special, simulcast through Max, first time ever. It says, too, that according to the reports here, according to what they said about Dynamite, it's, of course, it kicked off with Orange Cassidy face off with Hangman Adam Page. Hangman Adam Page defeated Orange Cassidy. Julia Hart went one-on-one against Jamie Hayter, which Julia did defeat Jamie Hayter in a one-on-one matchup to kick off the new year. Also, it talks more about as well how Swerve Strickland, Roger Strong, Jay White, they all had a Casino Gauntlets match. And also, Ricochet came out and gave Swerve that work. He attacked him afterwards. But this is the match card that they had advertised. The Riders versus Rated FTRs, Cassie versus Paige, Acclaim versus the Hurt Syndicate, other stuff as such. And then we also had other matches of Jamie versus Julia, the Gauntlet match of Jeff Jarrett made his announcement, that he's going to sign his last AEW contract. He has aspirations of becoming AEW World Champion. Of course, Swerve and Ricochet was a big thing. Rated R Superstar, which is Rated R Cope. Then you had Wrestle Kingdom 19 set up with New Japan and AEW. Man, their superstars were over there on that event, or wrestlers, whatever you want to call them. That was this weekend. And they also had another follow-up, which was Wrestle Dynasty. We also saw Mercedes Moné. She has now 4 belts. She came in with 2. She defeated Mina Shakira. She's the new champion. British Undisputed Champion. MJF cut a promo. Mariah May cut a promo. There was a lot of good stuff in this AEW episode. Surprisingly, AEW is doing better. They did very well. Then, even though they did not defeat NXT in the ratings, AEW is doing better. I like the Ricochet, what he did to Swerve Strickland. I hope they keep that momentum going. Also like the whole setup of how MJF is going to move on from Adam Cole. That's over. I do also like as well that what they're doing too with the Hurt Syndicate, they continue to build them up. And then also too, Mercedes Moné is continuing to do better. Now, let's move back to NXT. Now, Obafemi, he still looks like a very strong number 1 contender for that title. That was a big segment there because we thought Oba, he had the advantage the previous week. Now it's Eddie Thorpe. Now, like I said, I gave my idea of who's going to win that match in the triple threat for the NXT Championship. Then, like I said, Mariah May, she cut a good promo back to AEW we switching off to. She had a good promo. You know, she's doing the best she can as champion. I think it's time for her to lose that belt very, very soon because Mariah May, she's getting very, very stale as the AEW Women's World Champion. I got my money on Mercedes Moné to take the belt from her at some given point when she done playing all this musical chairs with all these 4 belts. It's getting a little kind of old. I'm glad she got 4 belts, but it's getting kind of old and tired in my opinion. Then also here, Roxanne Perez, she on NXT side, the NXT Women's Champion. She accepted an award for NXT New Year End of the Year Awards. She's also looking strong, but it may be time for her to lose her belt as well, similar to Mariah May. She had long enough for a good over 8 months as the reigning NXT Women's Champion. But like I said, as a whole, both shows did well. NXT, stay consistent, keep us on our feet. AEW just has to keep the momentum going. They have to be consistent. I hope they don't drop the ball. Like I said, that Kenny Omega, he's coming. He came back to AEW. He handed the belt to Okada. I didn't understand that whole thing. Made no sense to me. But he will be back the following week on AEW. It says right there, January 8th, he'll return. Then, of course, we got AEW will always be on Max, not just Dynamite, but Collision as well. That simulcast is going to be good. Like I said, there was no ratings for the simulcast for this week. It's unavailable at this given point. And also, let's get back to Obafemi. He is going to win the NXT Championship at some point. It's inevitable, you know, but it may not happen right now at this given time. Trick Williams whooped that Trick. That era's still going on, and he still gets a pop from the crowd every time his music hit, and he comes out to that theme song, whoop that Trick, whoop that Trick. So I don't see Oba winning that. And Cora Jade, she's actually starting to look like she could gain a win. She has a match coming for NXT New Year's Evil. It is a #1 contendership match for the NXT Women's North American Championship. I got my money on Cora. I said this in my review. Check that out. I think she has a very good advantage to winning that match because all the other 3 competitors in the 4-way match, they got beef with each other. So Cora's looking good. If she plays it right, do her heel tactics like she does, she could win that match and be the new #1 contender for Fallon Henley's Women's North American Championship. That's all I'm saying about that. That could easily go to her. If not, then Cora Jade, what they doing with her, why she keep taking all these L's. And that's all I have regarding which wrestling show won a weekly battle. NXT or Dynamite as your favorite this week. Both shows did well. Just keep up the good work. Keep momentum going. Kick off 2025 right. Soon to Views and Papa guys. You guys click the links below. You already know what it is. It is OUT.